Hey there, it's Kristen from Critters Ramblings, and I'm here to do my October book haul. And October was a crazy month. Started with my corporate retreat that I do every year, and I am our retreat girl, so it was all me. So I didn't get much reading done, but I got quite a few books in the mail while I was gone, so let me share. I've got some swaps, I went to some book events, and I have some review. So I have quite a lot to share, so let me get started. So first I'm going to do the ones for review, so let me share with those. I got The Pursuit of Mary Bennett, and this goes with, I know I'm crazy not good with classics, but I believe this is the one with Pride and Prejudice. So I actually want to go read that first and then read this one. So I'm actually excited to get this one because it's gonna kick me into gear to start reading some more classics. And then Miss Poe, which looks really good. I'm really excited about this one. And then The Baby in the Window by Alretha Thomas. I think I said that right. And then I got Kristen Higgins' Perfect Match, and I also have The Best Man, and I need to read them both. The Best Man is the first one, Perfect Match is the second book, so I've got that one. And then this one looks good and creepy. I should have read it for October. Literally Halloween's 2 days away, and I should have read it, but The Absence of Mercy looks really good. It's a little one. It's little in size and it's little, so I should definitely read it soon. And then The Holdout by Laurel Osterkamp, which looks really good. And The Girl with a Clock for a Heart, and I had no idea this one was coming, so I'm excited about it. Let me know if you've read it or if you heard about it. I had no clue when it was coming, when it was, you know, I usually get pitched and I know when things are coming, so I was excited to get that one. And The Tilted World by Tom Franklin and Beth Ann Fennelly. And this is by, Tom Franklin wrote Crooked Letter, which I read for one of my book clubs. And I was on the fence about it, but it was a really good book club book. So I'm excited to read this one. And Etched in Sand by Regina Calcaterra, I think. And then Another True Confessions, Almost True Confessions, which looks really good. And then I just saw, I totally bit my cover of the one that I was so excited about getting, Bellman in Black by Diane Setterfield, and she wrote The 13th Tale, which I also read for a book club, and I really liked it. It was totally out of my normal fantasy kind of ghosty, and so I'm really excited to read this one. And then The Sewing, I'm on tour for this one. It looks really good. I think it's dystopian and it's YA, so I'm really excited about that one. And then Death Overdue by Mary Lou Kerwin, and it's got a library in the background. I'm really excited about it, so it looks really good. It looks bookish and mystery and really good. And The Alligator Man, and I believe this is crime fiction, so I'm really excited about this one. A legal thriller, so it looks really good. I think I'm on tour for this one in November, I think. And then The Sister Season, and I got pitched this one and the next book, and I was like, yes. This cover is so winter, it's so gorgeous. I'm so excited to read it. And this next one, The Secrets She Carried by Barbara Davis, and I got pitched these two at the same time, and I absolutely wanted to read both of them immediately. I'm really excited about both of them. And then that is all for review. So let me share with you what I got during bookish events in October. And so I went with my mom to Sixth and I Synagogue, and we saw Helen Fielding, and she was interviewed by the executive editor of Time, who is also a female. And so that was kind of pretty cool to not only hear Helen Fielding, but also to have the executive editor of Time. I thought that was pretty stinking cool. And so she was promoting that about the boy, so I got this signed. And then we went, and Politics and Prose is doing this series of newsmakers. And I don't know that I'll go to any of the other ones, but the first one was Elizabeth Smart, and she was promoting her book, My Story. And she was interesting. I've watched all the TV interviews, and she's amazing on the TV interviews. But her presentation was a little too sunshine and rainbows for what I feel like she's gone through. So it was really interesting actually to hear her speak to a group. And I think she's amazing, amazing one-on-one interviewer, but I wasn't sure that her group presentation was as fantastic. So I'm excited to read her story and to hear her in print. And I've seen her in a group and I've seen her on like one-on-one. So I'm excited to see the full circle of how she presents herself. And then Nicholas Sparks was an event I went with my mom and my sister to Six and I Synagogue, which is really fun. My sister doesn't go to a ton of bookish things with us. So he came into town and he was interviewed also, not by the executive, I forgot who he was interviewed by, but it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Usually when we go to book events, there's bookish people there. It's all book people, it's, you know, but this was like cult following and not only book people, but people who loved him through his movies. So it was really a different event. It was really, really interesting and different. So got all those signed. And then these are all for swap. So these are all my swap books. So I got 2 Georgia Buckman. I got The Beach House and Another Summer. I read one of her books and absolutely loved it. And so I saw that these were being reprinted in different covers. So I got both of those. And then I got The English American. I've been wanting this book for a while. It's been on my swap wish list for a while, so I was excited I got that one in the mail. And then I got The Sister's Shadow by Katherine Britton. I believe I read one of her books recently, and then I went, of course, on swap and looked to see if she wrote anything else, and anything was online, and it was, so I got that one. And then my mom picked this up at the book thing and then realized at the Baltimore place when we went to Baltimore and realized she had it already, so I inherited it. It's A Woman's Place by Barbara Zielinski. Sorry, interrupted by dogs. So that is what I got through swap, through book events, and through review. So it was quite a fun month of October. And I'm definitely glad to be shooting this once a month because it's feeling a little less crazy. So happy reading, and let me know what you came across your doorstop this October.